Oh. No school. Yeah, you're right. To do what? Oh, they're gonna do it on Friday. Oh, I'm supposed to tell you to make sure you come Friday so you can get COVID tested. Remind me in a few seconds, okay? I think I get a point. I didn't hear enough people talk, and I was listening. I know you think I'm not listening, but I was listening. I was listening. If there's one partner not doing it, then it's not a point for you. Remember, you're earning it together. So everybody has to be like, hey, let me share out. Let me tell you what I learned. Okay, class. You see? As soon as I say class, everyone should be like, yes, you earn a point like that. It's simple. Class. That's a little bit. Class. Class. See, I think I get that point too. Class. Yes. See, I'm gonna get a bunch of points right now. All right. Just FYI, I want to make sure that you understand something that needs to happen. I'm gonna start recording my lessons. Don't worry, your faces are not showing up. These are lessons recorded for students that are at home. What you are going to remember, if for some reason you go under quarantine, starting today, I will be posting the lessons daily so that you can follow along. This is why organizing your composition book is going to be critical, because as you go along at home, you're gonna see that I'm gonna tell you what pages to do what assignments in, okay? For the students that are at home, obviously they're gonna be watching these videos to catch up, okay? So I'm starting today because today we're doing something very important, which is organizing our composition book, okay? So let's start with the share out. We're gonna go with, let's start with the backs. Diego and Brenda, go ahead. It isn't always what? Plan? Fair? Oh. It's never the end. Okay, long process and it's never an end. Okay, thank you. Silali and Christine. Hold on, I'm gonna get a point right there. You guys are talking while they're sharing out. If you can even hear them. Follow rule number, one of our rules, respect. One mic. I'm sorry, Sidlali. I'm gonna have to ask you to repeat that again because I couldn't hear everything. So something about, did you hear what she said?
A little bit. It's very nasty.
Yeah, it's hard. I know. That's why if you're standing closest, can you summarize what she said? So I don't have to make her repeat it again. I was asking you if you could summarize because you're closest to her, so I wasn't able. Oh, you didn't hear that one? Oh yeah, I need to bring my mic in. Okay, class. Class. Class.
Yes.
I'm gonna get another point right here. This table is gonna create a disparity for y'all right now because I'm winning 6-0 right now. Okay. All right. Can you just quickly summarize it? I heard hard work is good. And then in the future, I couldn't hear the middle part of it. Yeah.
Give it to him so he can. I'll try. Hard work is greater than the end results. When you decide when to be, when you decide what to become in the future, your whole life, you work hard to get to where you want to be. This connects. Yeah, this connects to our lesson yesterday. You set yourself to succeed in the future.
Okay, thank you. I got that part. Thank you, Silali. I'm sorry you had to do it multiple times, but also please make sure to explain it as best as you can, but you also have to elevate your voice, okay? And yes, ideally, I'd like to be able to move all over the place, but y'all know how this class is. It's tight in every corner, so it's hard to move. So let's go to this pair right here. Ruby and Ashley.
Success is a journey, not a destination. The doing is usually more important than the outcome. Not everyone can be memorable.
Wait, that's the do now. That's this.
Oh. Arthur Ashe is trying to tell us that success is not able to be work hard for. So when you get to success, it's more important than having.
I like that. The way you get to success is more important than just having success. That's good. Thanks, Ashley and Ruby. Over here, let's swing to Mariah and Giovanni. Did you guys share? See, this is why I got a point. Then I told you that I didn't hear enough of you guys sharing out, and as an example right there. So you gotta share out. So what you gonna share out? It takes a while to get what you want. Okay, thank you. Billy and Vega.
Yeah, my partner said that Arthur Ashe is trying to tell us that success is more of a long time trip and that some people don't have the time to wait for it.
So success is more like a long term or long time trip. And some people don't have time to get there. It's like too long. Okay, thank you. Over here, Mariana and Judith. Okay, so keep on trying, and it relates to yesterday's lesson because wait, I thought I had, you said don't give up or something? Is that what it said? Oh, there's always room for improvement. I like that. There's always room for improvement. It's never over. Never over unless you throw in the towel. That's the only way it'll be over. Christian and Adrian. And I'm gonna get a point again because people are talking. Man, you guys are like, I got 7 points right now.
I just want to
Success takes time, and it's something you can't just go get, right? Something like that. Don't just grab it, but it's a long process. Thank you, Bethany and Alan. A lot of hard work to become successful. That's what I heard. Okay. Francisco and Janet. Did you hear that, Mr. Tamayo?
Success is not a destination, it's not something you have to do. Success is not something everyone has to do.
Okay. So based on your responses, I want to make sure you understand the following. That when you are a learner, when you're in a classroom, sometimes it's not exactly about you having written that final essay, but it's the steps leading up to that essay that teaches you the most, okay? So if you were to skip all those steps and think you're gonna walk in here, write an essay, you miss the process of it. So it's about the process, it's about the journey. It's about you getting to from point A to point B, okay? High school, your end point is your senior year. High school will end, okay? But that doesn't mean that your life ends, that it's over. A new journey starts for you, okay? This journey will be over soon for you. You need to remember that. It's gonna go quick, and it has already gone quick for you, okay? You're in your second semester of your junior year. You're gonna blink, and you're going to be close to graduation. And when that comes, what you have learned in high school is you have learned how to be a young adult, to socialize, to like push when you don't want to wake up when you don't want to do the things that you don't want to do because you want to like finish something. Okay, so you have to remember that. And I only say this because I see and feel the struggle. Okay, I see and feel your struggle. Okay, and you just have to make a decision. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna show up, and I'm gonna do what I need to do so I can get to that end point. And then when you get to that end point, you have to have another end point. Okay, because another journey is gonna start for you. And it's either gonna be you're gonna go straight to work, or you're gonna go to college, or I know you don't want me to say that, and I don't really want to say this, or you might become a parent, because it happens. Don't look at me like that, Diego. I have students that as soon as they graduated, they had a baby. Parent, you're gonna become a parent. Some of y'all might do that. Okay? And if you do become a parent, the journey is no longer about you. It's about that child. So, If you don't want to worry about somebody else yet, don't become a parent. But it's real for real. I like kids that my students that just graduated 2 years ago now have kids. Okay? So I know you think it's like, no, man, come on, but yeah, life goes on and moves on, and you make decisions and choices that lead you in different directions. Okay? So I'm just trying to remind you that high school's gonna end. So with that said, this class will end. It will come to an ending. This is your final quarter in U.S. history. You gotta make it meaningful for yourself. You gotta make sure that you don't end up retaking this course again. That is your ultimate goal. Your end point is to get a C or better. So today we're gonna focus on doing the interactive notebook, okay? We're gonna set it up. If you do not have your notebook in class today, then you're going to take the best notes that you can, and then you are gonna have to organize it at home. Remember that I'm recording this, so I'm going to be walking you guys through everything. So you're gonna have to take care of this on your own time, okay? I am investing time right now. For those of you that have your notebook, you're gonna get time right now. But again, your success is about you realizing, oh, damn, I didn't bring my notebook, but that's okay because I can do it at home myself, and I can watch this video and I can make sure that it's ready to go as soon as I get my notebook, okay? The longer you delay, the more confused you're gonna be, okay? Your endpoint is a C or better in this class, okay? That is what your endpoint is. So most of the time we have not had time to get to the assessment, self-assessment. So you guys know how it goes. Whatever we don't finish moves to the next day. I was hoping to play a Jeopardy game if time permits, but we're probably gonna do it on Friday, okay? The Jeopardy game, you're gonna get to earn 5-minute breaks, and you're gonna get to earn restroom passes if your team wins. So we'll play on Friday and we'll end the week like that. Here's what we're going to do. So class.
Yes.
Class.
Yes.
That's better. Okay. We're gonna do, I'm gonna give you a point right now, but you need to stay focused. Objective. We're gonna practice teach okay after I'm done this. So you're gonna teach your partner what it is that we're going to do. During the teach okay, I wanna hear talking. I want you to teach your partner. Partner is done. You teach your partner, exchange until I say class. You say yes, and we move on. You could get like 3 points right there. Class?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, I'll give you a point right there. No one's in the class. No. Okay, our objective. I can review the requirements for the notebook and organize it so I can be organized this quarter. Okay? Ms. Gaspar will guide us through organizing our notebook and our responsibilities during the quarter. Materials you need: interactive notebook, handout, the blue handout, pen, pencil, you're gonna need that, glue, sticks, rulers, and your patience, because this is going to be tedious, okay? And it's probably gonna be boring, especially if you did not bring your notebook, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to teach this objective, how, and materials to your partner. On 3, 1, 2, 3, teach.
Okay.
On 3, 1, 2, 3, teach.
Okay.
You can start talking to your partner.
What are we doing with the task at hand?
You gotta explain to each other what's right here. Let me see how many pages you want. You can try. Yeah, pick it up. I
Don't talk.
That's better than you starting on that. At this point, I'll take it. Yes. Huh? That one. Is that, does it have anything? Okay, use that one. Sorry. Class.
Yes.
Class.
Yes.
Mr. Tamayo, how did they do?
Half a point.
There's at least one partner that didn't do it. So as soon as one partner doesn't do it, y'all don't get the point. It's a class. Remember, it's your class. You're working on it together. But Ms. Gaspar gets another point. I need to make that box bigger for myself. Okay. So at this moment, I need you to send one person from your table to come and get rulers. And at 2 glue sticks, you might need scissors, not exactly, but get enough rulers for everybody. You got two minutes to get it together, and I'm gonna start. Yeah, now would be a good time. Yes. Yeah, I guess. Take it out. Did Granny find it? Thank you. If you have the yellow paper that I gave you, please have it out. If you have the yellow paper. All right. Class. We're gonna get started. I need everyone sitting down. Okay, if you don't have your composition book in class, you're gonna write down everything you hear and you're gonna copy everything you need to have ready when you do it at home, okay? If you do have your notebook, you're gonna follow along with Ms. Gaspar and do everything that I'm doing as I'm doing it. I'm gonna model it for you in front of you right now. Also, again, I'm warning you, we're gonna do tedious things which take a long time. Remember, it's about the process, not the end, right? So we're gonna take a lot of time to do something today, okay? And the purpose is so that you are ready, okay? So if you can see my notebook right there, I realized last night that I didn't have a notebook for you guys. This, one of the things that I changed from last quarter when I had you is I'm gonna create a teacher version of your notebook. The reason for that is in case you are absent, okay? You can always borrow my notebook and my notebook will have the page numbers, the handouts. You don't know where you left off, okay? It will have everything you need to know. It would also be, whenever I'm showing you to do something, I'm always gonna use my notebook to show you what it should look like in your notebook, okay? So that's why today we're gonna take a lot of time to organize it. First step, if you have your notebook and you have a composition book, you wanna make sure you put your name somewhere in here. I'm gonna make this bigger, but I'm gonna put my name here, Maria Gaspar. Your composition book might have a space where you put your name, put it right there. Or you can also later cover it. You can be as creative as you want, but I want somebody to know this is Ms. Gaspar, this is for period 3 and 4, because you guys are in the same classes, okay? So then I'm gonna open this up. This is a recycled notebook. That's my husband right there, but this is not his anymore. The first thing you're gonna do, and the first thing that's gonna be very tedious, is we're gonna number the pages, okay? Every single page, right now. So, the beginning, the very first page, please do as I am telling you, because if you don't, it will throw you off, okay? It's gonna be 0. Or let me put my 0 up here. I'm gonna do my pages up here, okay? 0.
Top right, this?
Top, it could be top right or top left, wherever, as long as you have page number, okay? And then, right here, the first thing you're gonna put in this page is you're gonna put your New Year's resolution paper. Do not staple it or paste it yet. I am just putting titles right now. New Year's resolution. That's all I want you to do right now, okay? Page 0, New Year's resolution. I will let you when we are done to paste and do everything you need to do. Okay? The tedious part right now is gonna be the numbers. So we're gonna go all the way to the end.
Yep.
Okay? Then you have a 0 right here, so then here is gonna be page 1. Then it's gonna be page 2. And you want to make sure that you have odd, even, okay? Because we're gonna operate with odd, even process, okay? So 1, odd, 2, even. 3, okay? 4, 5. We're gonna go all the way. I'm gonna set a 10-minute timer and see how far we get in 10 minutes. Whatever you don't finish, you're gonna have to do it at home. I finished my notebook during second period numbering it, so I think I can do it again. So we got 6, we got 7. Make sure that you're landing in the right places. If you're not, that means you may have skipped a page and it will throw you off. 9, 10, okay? 11, 12. Huh? When I count, it throws you off? You don't want me to count that up? Okay. Then just look at my stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, now I got thrown off. Wait, let's see how far I have to go. You finished? What the? 100 and what? Okay, really well, I think that's gonna be enough. ¿Eso no fue? Like it was last semester? Okay, as long as it's just, it has to be just for Ms. Gaspar's class. Soon as my timer goes up, I'm gonna show you what's next one. I just, the reason I'm numbering now is like, I'm gonna be real, I'm not gonna do this at home. I got too much going on at home. So I'm doing it right now with you.
Yeah, fine.
We got 5 minutes, you think I can get far? Maybe 6. Uh-oh. Good. Wait. Oh.
My God, I like it.
87 is not gonna be enough for you, Alan. I'll tell you that much.
You got tired or you run out of paper?
Okay, as long as you have more.
Okay,
Okay, let's that person get the point then.
what?
You got tired, you stop. I'm still going. Okay, and I did this during second period, so you know, I've done this process like twice today. I'm setting on my notebooks. I'm gonna have two. I'm gonna be a student. So you know when you're a teacher, you never stop learning. Actually, I never stop. Wait a minute. Wait, 109, 110, 111. Set it up right now.
Oh.
Ruby, how much can I have?
3.
A minute. Oh, I might finish. Finish, y'all. You know you're not gonna do this for homework. If you have your notebook, finish it. You're not gonna run home and do this. I know. When you get home, y'all gonna go straight to your bed, I bet. Or some others are gonna go straight to turn on the TV. No one watches TV? Okay, Netflix, whatever you want. One. Oh, I'm gonna make it. As soon as I'm done, we're stopping. 132. 134, and 135. Woo! Sorry. Sorry. All right, y'all. I'm gonna send it her.
Wait, Missy, you actually get lessons? Can you do it or no?
Say that again.
Like you want to change building?
I want to switch. I need a bigger room. You guys, this class is a class of 36. 15 of you guys are missing. When everybody comes in, it's gonna look weird. Okay, I'm gonna stop my timer. I'm gonna pause right there. If you did not finish numbering your pages, when I give you time to paste things, you can use that time to finish numbering the pages, okay? We're gonna move on to set up table of contents. For this, you're gonna need a ruler, okay? You're gonna need a pencil. Got it? Class?
Yes.
Class?
Yes.
Show me your rulers. You got a ruler in your hand? Show me your rulers. Show me your rulers. And if you don't have a notebook, copy what you see as we're setting it up so that when you do it at home, you have it ready for yourself. Okay? So, table of contents is gonna be page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, and page 5, okay? And I changed the setup of it, so this is why it's really important for you to follow along. So you're gonna take your ruler, and you're gonna draw a line right here on the left side of page 1. Uh-oh, my ruler moved. It's not gonna be a straight line.
Page 1.
Okay, you should be on page 1, okay? Then you're gonna go to the right side, and you're gonna draw another line right there, okay? And then you're gonna go to the top, and you're gonna draw another line. Okay? And then up here, you're gonna put date. Up in this section right here, you're gonna put title / name of assignment. And then here is gonna be page number, okay? Up here, in this big space right here, you're gonna put table of contents. Okay? And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna proceed to replicate this into the rest of the pages, okay? So that's what you're doing right now. And if you lose track of it, remember it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then you always draw your lines. Okay, that's my line. Oh, wait, hold on.
That's right.
Hold on. I'm gonna take a quick pause because I think I'm no longer sharing the right thing. If you were at home and I wasn't sharing right, sorry. Go back over here. Okay. So again, you draw a line up here. Okay. Date, row. That's fine. And everything I have for you, I will always give a title. I will also always give you the page number that it should be on. So you always want to know, where are we? And I think somebody said it's longer. Yeah. I think it might be, well,
I don't think so. It's a woman.
I think it, actually, no. What I didn't realize is that last quarter, we only had 9 weeks of time together. It was actually shorter by 1 week. And the reason is because we had like a lot of breaks in between, so it added up to just 9 weeks. This time around, we only get a 3-day weekend each month. Don't forget that Monday, there's no school.
The following Monday?
This Monday coming up,
All right.
See you Tuesday.
don't forget, yeah, you gotta return on Tuesday. Oh, thank you, Ruby. I also want to make sure to remind you guys that tomorrow they will be doing COVID testing here on campus. So you need to come, okay? You need to come and get your COVID test. So that you can come in on Tuesday. Because normally we get tested on Monday, but there's no Monday this next week.
Now you're Friday, then you have to go. What?
Exactly. If you don't come here, you gotta go somewhere else.
Long lines out there. No, it's crazy lines out there. Where do you go? Disneyland, right? We go here. I just over there, my wife said. But if you make it open, there's still a little line for questions. All right, just if you have it here. just-
Okay, I'm on page 4.
The first
You
five
go up to
pages, right?
the page 5.
Table of contents, I want to read this.
Yeah, make sure you write all of that. Okay, I'm on my last page, page 5. So then I'm gonna be here and then move on to the next page. Here.
That's fine.
All right, so that is page number 5. The way it should look is you should, if you're following along, you should have it. What, page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, and page 5. Okay? And after I tell you where things go, one of the last steps will be to add and fill in our table of contents. Page number 6 is actually going to be your unit. Your unit 3, abolition and civil war. That's gonna be the thing that we're gonna cover first. That's our first topic, okay? And what I want you to do is, I want you to divide it into 4 quadrants already. That's gonna come next. Your do now is on there. Page 6, tear it out, and then make sure that you stick. Oh wait, but you numbered everything already, huh? Did you do that pen or pencil? I would take a blank sheet of paper and put it over your do now, because you can always rewrite your do now, and then you just do this, because you're gonna need to do this at the end of the unit. Yeah. Okay. So what's gonna happen is at the end of every unit, you're going to have an assessment that's gonna require you to draw 4 images so you can show what you learned, okay? And it's gonna require you to add color, be creative, but if you're not an artist, it's okay, you can still draw, stick people or symbols, keep it simple, don't complicate it, as long as you can demonstrate your learning, okay? I'm asking you to set it up right now because I want you to already know page 6 is reserved for that. Okay? Everybody didn't have it. Yeah, I did, but there were a lot of people that didn't bring it. Okay, so that's what you have. Okay? Then your do nows. Remember this, we're gonna be doing odd even. Your do nows are always going to be on the odd side, okay? So the first do now that we did was do now number 1, okay? And the date for it was 1/11/22. You always put the title and you always put the date, okay? Do now number 1 is gonna go right there. On page 7, yes. Page 7, do now number 1, make sure you date it, okay? On even, the things that are going to go on even will be notes. If I'm giving you a new word, you write down the note. If I'm giving you something that I want you to remember, I'm gonna ask you to do that. If I give you a handout that's information, I'm gonna ask you to put it on even only, okay? And remember, we're gonna go chronological. What that means is they won't based on what we did that day, that's how we fill it in, okay? So based on what I gave you on day 1, what's gonna go on page 8 is your interactive notebook. This is information that you need. So you're gonna get this paper right here, and you're gonna make sure that it goes on this page. If you have a small notebook like mine, I'm gonna put mine sideways and fold it in, okay? If you have a big one like Mariah, where it's like the size of the paper, you can just glue it in there without any problem. But the first thing you always do is you always put the title. So the title, the handout has the title. Is now the right time to go? There's no point. Go ahead and take the pass. You got 7 minutes, friend. Interactive. So you're gonna put interactive notebook guide. Okay, I'm not gonna put the whole thing because it doesn't fit right here, but I know that that's what it is. And I'm gonna put the date because I gave it to you guys on the first day. So you always want to put the date. Okay? And then when I give you time, I'm gonna give you time today to glue and paste. Never leave any papers loose in your notebook. Yeah. Okay? And you gotta get it signed. And remember, this needs to be signed by you and your parent. Okay? And if you did it, I gave you a stamp. Okay? The stamps are gonna be important because I will at some point ask you to submit evidence of something on Spice Learn, and it has to have a stamp on it. Okay, so make sure you get your stamp. So that is page 8. Page 9. What's on page 9? Anybody know? What's on page 9? Luna number 2. Thank you. Luna number 2. That is yesterday's date. Okay? And when I give you time, you're gonna paste it right there. I haven't given you anything else to go on this page right here. So if I don't give you anything, you can leave it blank or you can leave it for a little space. At some point I might tell you, why don't you put it, like if I give you something tomorrow, Okay, put it on there like free space and 10, okay? For now, you have nothing there, okay? 11, what goes on 11? Do now number 3 with today's date, okay? And that's as far as we've gotten. That's it. Then we're gonna do one thing before I release you to glue. Before. This is the part that you're gonna need to make sure to do on your own all the time. We're gonna go right here and we're gonna fill in our table of contents. So the first thing you wanna know is that, on page 0, you have your New Year's resolution. If you don't have your notebook, I would be copying this down. That's on, oh wait, see, like I already messed up. It's not page. You guys, let me know. It's the date, so we did it yesterday. Okay, and that's page 0. The table of contents is then after that, and that's ongoing. Ongoing means that you are going to update it, so it has no specific date. This is the table of contents. Okay, and that is from page 1 to 5. Okay, then next, what do we have next? Page 6. That one is ongoing because we don't have a specific date when you're gonna get it done, but you will get it done. This is unit number 3. Abolition and the Civil War. Okay, that is page 6. Then we go to the next page over, which is page 7. That one I gave you on the 11th, and that is called Do Now, number 1. And it is on page 7. On the same day, I gave you interactive. No, I'm gonna put NB because I know NB stands for notebook. So you can abbreviate things too. No, interactive notebook. And this goes, oh, guide. This goes on page 8. Okay. Then after that, we have 112, 22. This is Do Now, number 2, page 9. Then this one is ongoing, right? Because page 10 is sort of like a free space. And you should always put it in there so you don't get confused. Okay? Then today we did Do Now number 3, which is on page 11. Okay? So that's up to date. So whenever you need to find something, your table of contents is there to help you, to guide you. You just need to copy this on page 1. Do it now. You ain't gonna do it when you get home. Okay. Let me tell you something. Work smarter, not harder. Take advantage of the time you're being given in the class. Remember what I told you. The goal is that you don't have homework. And the only way you do that is by getting things done in the classroom. But if your mentality is, I'm gonna do it at home, you go home, you got more work for yourself. And then what? There goes your free time. So you gotta change that mentality. Okay, so, my writing? No, oh look, I forgot a word. That's because I forgot a word right here. Unit 3, Abolition and Civil War. If you can't read my writing, you should have been able to at least, you can go back to your own notebook. can go back right here, see? Okay. And interactive notebook. Sorry, I didn't have a good pencil and the sharpener doesn't sharpen this one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now you're gonna get some free time right now to glue, staple, and make sure all the handouts are there. While you're doing that, I'm gonna start setting up for your other activity that you're going to do to help your notebook look well. And in this activity, everyone's gonna be able to engage. Oh, actually, I'm ready for that. So what we need, 5 minutes to glue and paste? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? Huh? You may grab my notebook and put it right next to yours and transfer it over to yours right now. That's what my notebook is for, to help you out. Does anyone still need to see this? Go ahead and grab it. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. Nobody told me how much time you wanted. Oh, 10? 10 then. 10 minutes, people, 10 minutes. And while you're doing that, everybody else can start pulling out your computer. You're gonna use your computer for this part of the assignment. And make sure glue and staple your stuff right now. Actually, I'm gonna do that myself. Because I don't wanna forget. I got 2 notebooks. Glue your stuff, people, glue it, glue it. Okay, we only have 2 things unless, oh yeah, you can transfer your emails in. You wrote them on separate sheets of paper, put them in the right page. That's it. That's all I have.
Yes. Do you have a stapler by any chance?
Huh?
You have a stapler by any chance?
Yeah, there's
Oh, here it is, here it is.
Yeah, the stapler. To my other notebook.
Yeah. There's no staples. Where?
Oh, yeah.
Is this
thank
different?
you.
Oh,
Yes, right there.
okay, let's see.
Did you see where I put my notebook? All right. Oh, that's
Hey,
nice.
that's another. Point twice. Capture the glue. Less of a mess. I'll be right here if you guys need it.
Hey, if you're at home, you should pause this and fast forward. We're just doing work right now. Mhm. You're gonna do one more thing for the notebook, but I'll tell you right now in a second. I'll pause it. How do you pause the recording? Okay. So what we're doing is you're going to create a collage like the one that I'm showing you right here. Okay. You are US history. So I want you to find images related to US history. Okay. Anything related to US history. Look up US history images, whatever it is that you want to do. If you already know something a topic that you want to make sure is part of your cover, add it in there. Okay. Then what you're gonna do is, I need everyone's attention. Class, I need you to pay attention. Oh, okay. Huh? You need a pass? Can he walk you? Or I thought you were going with her. Oh. Okay, thank you, I appreciate it. So you're gonna go to the course. It's period 3. You're going to week 1. And you're gonna go to today's date. This table right here needs to stop talking. I need you to pay attention. You're doing an assignment right now, and everyone is capable of doing it. Number 1, you gotta do the exit ticket. You click on the link, it's gonna direct you to Sky's Learn. Number 2, you gotta do the collage for your notebook. You're gonna click on this. You're gonna click on this red button and log in. If it lets me, sometimes it lets me, sometimes it doesn't let me. And it didn't. So I'm going to log in. And leave it right there. Thank you. And then you're gonna go right here. For you, it's gonna show as a little here. For you, it's gonna look like this. You're gonna click on it. You're gonna open the document. And you're gonna place images that you want included in your collage. Whatever you put in one page is what I'm gonna print out for you so you can use it at home to cut or whatever, okay? But you have to have it done today so I can print it tomorrow morning and I'll give it to you tomorrow, okay? Make sure your name is on it so when I print it out, I know it goes to you, okay? Yep. For your notebook. Yeah, you're gonna paste it. That's what we're showing you right now. Let me show you again. You're gonna create something like this for your notebook, okay? US history images, all right? So you're taking some time right now, finding some images. I know you guys are computer savvy, so you can find images, put them in there real quickly, and also make sure to do your exit ticket. Those are the 2 things I need you to do. Are there any questions? All right, you got the rest of the time to do it. Oh my God. And if you are at home, I'm gonna stop recording right now.